and welcome to class. In this video I'll be showing you how to make waistcoats. Okay, so as the pattern is now, I have the block drafted to the bust point level, okay, and the bust level at the back, because the way I'm going to do this part, if I have to use the basic block, I'm going to go through a lot of stress and all of that, since I just need my measurement to the waist level. Okay, so this is my shoulder dots. Okay, yeah, so now I'm going to be starting from the back. The main line you need on the waist is the back waist length. So this is a size 10 pattern. The bust is 36, the waist is 30. So those are the major measurements. Okay, so the back waist length is 15.5. so the back waist length is what I'm going to be using as the guide. I think I made a mistake here. So because there is difference of half here will be 16. So that's it. So I haven't done that. Let's put our waist measurement. So the back is going to be carrying 1.5 inches dots. The waist is 30 divided by 4, that's 7.5. Then I'm going to add 1.5 inches dots. That's 9. So ½ inch for the slanted CB should not be more than ½ inch. You can even do away with it. Then 1 inch for the darts. The bust span here is 3.5. So the waist is going to sit at 4 inches here. That's half of the bust span plus plus ½ inch. Then we distribute the dart on both sides and connect it all the way up. Okay, I'm going to place the front waist measurement as well. There is no contouring here, so I'll just go straight to adding the exact measurement, which the waist is 7.5. Then the dart is 1 inch. Okay, so now you want to add ease to it. Because it's not meant to be fitted. You can add maybe like overall is like 2 inches. Okay, you can make it like 2 inches overall is. You can do 3 inches depending on how free you want it. So let's say I'm doing 2 inches overall is. So 2 inches overall is half scale is going to be 1 inch. So I'll just add half to both sides, both front and back. The same thing on the waist as well, because I don't want it fitted. You can decide to have the waist area fitted, but I'll just make the ease uniform. This is my actual side seam now. So let me just erase this out. So I haven't added the ease. Now we are going to take it from there. I'm going to leave the waist start for now. All right, the next thing to do is you want to lower the hemline. Let's start from the back. You take the center back down by 1 inch, and then the side 1 3/4. Then I'm going to bring down the darts. It must not be more than 1 inch still. So that's it. Before I work on the front, let me complete the back. Now the back, the armhole, the shoulder is going to change, because you know it needs to be widened. Jacket, armhole, anything jackets, loose fitting dresses, the armhole changes. So for waistcoats, you're going to measure from the SP between 3 and 3.5 inches, depending on how deep you want it. Let me do 3 inches. Okay, on the shoulder, ignore the dart. Then from here, you go in by 2 inches. Okay, then here you lower it by between 1 and 1.5 inches, between 1 and 1.5 inches, and then you redraw the armhole. So that's just a guide. So I will put my curve roller there now and draw my curve. So this is the main armhole now. Okay, so I'm done with the back at the moment. Now you're going to bring the waist point of the front down by 1/5/8 as well. 1/3 rather from here. Now from this line you come down between 4.5 to 5 inches. So let's do 4.5. Okay, then from this point, from this new point, you go up between 2 to 3 inches. So between 2 to 3 inches. Let me do 3 inches. Okay, between 2 to 3 inches. Now from this point again, you go in by 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, and then you make connection this way. So this is that it's going to give us that angle we usually have, that V angle, V shape we usually have at the front of the waistcoat. So we are going to connect this to this point. Okay, so having done that, I'm going to locate the midpoint and place my dart. This is 4, so my dart is going to go towards here and then come down by 1 inch. That's where to stop. Okay, it will stop 1 inch below here. Then I'll add the dart value, which was 1 inch as well, on both sides, half on both sides, and then make connection. So that's what my dart looks like, right? So that is that. Now let's deal with the upper part of the front. Now you can decide to have your waistcoat as a princess line. In a nutshell, you can panel it, like connect this to this, and then have the shoulder darts as it is. So you can decide to transfer the shoulder darts now to the other arm. That's the side, the side of the bust, and then you have it sewn, or you transfer it to the armhole for you to have a armhole princess line. So however, I'm just going to go ahead and transfer it first so that I can shape the armhole of the the front as well. So I'm going to measure 3 inches from NP as well, so that it can match with the back shoulder slope. Okay, then come down by 1.5 here as well. Then I'll redraw it. For this part that we went in by 2 inches, you can go in as much as 3 inches, you can do more than 2 inches in a nutshell. Depends on how tiny you want the center back to be. Okay, so that is that. So now the last thing I'll be doing here is the front wrap. The front wrap is usually 1 inch. So, and then I will just go ahead and locate the neck depth of the front. So which you can go ahead and use your bust line, right? So you just use your bust line as a point of the neck depth. Just connect it to NP, then take it all the way down like this. Take this one all the way up. So here now you can see here is the wrap of your waistcoat. So you can add your button. You can't have more than 3 buttons on this one. If you want the buttons to be more, you want here to be more, then what you took up here will be lesser. By the time you wear the waistcoat, this is the point of intersection, so you'll be having an opening like this. So you can choose to lower the opening than this. That means you can do 2 inches. Let's say we did 2 inches. Okay, there will be more space for the wrap. So this is for 2 inches. So you can see that the wrap became bigger. Another button can sit here, becoming 4 buttons like that. So 1 inch is the front wrap, and that is it about the waistcoat. So I'm just going to transfer this pattern out. I can just cut it out for you to see the final look. Right now I'll be adding allowances. Okay, the armhole is going to carry half of an inch, shoulder half of an inch, the neck you can do quarter or half, the center back will carry half, then the end part you can do half as well, but I do one. Side seam one, side seam one, the center front half, the armhole of the front half, shoulder the same thing, as well as the the neckline. I forgot to add allowance there on the paper. So you draw your grain line, straight grains. Okay, then you cut two pieces of the front, the same thing as the back, straight grain, and then you cut two pieces of the back as well. And that is it for our waistcoats. I'll see you in another class. Bye.